Welcome to another episode of Whiskies. So today we trying that Elijah Craig barrel proof bourbon. Now this Elijah Craig, this is a C924. It is 129 proof, so it is getting back up there in the proof point. It is 11 years, 0 months, so it is straight 11 years. Now there's some older whiskey in there, but all that we know is that there's 11 years for sure. Now this is the last batch of the year. It's the C924. And generally speaking, the C9s are, in my opinion, are normally better than the Bs and the As. And so I've already had a little bit of this early in the week. I wanted to go back into it and review it for the channel. And so let's go ahead and do that. So as you can see, it is a nice dark, like a burnished brown color. And let's go ahead and get the nosing of it. Yeah, so this nose is incredible. The first thing I smell is like some cinnamon and some caramel. Cinnamon caramel, and it's got like some peanut butter. It's not like nutty, but it's like peanut butter. Yeah, this is a beautiful nose. You smell those spices because you get that little tingle in the back. So whether that's the cinnamon part of it. So beautiful color, beautiful nose. Let's go ahead and find out how it tastes. The C924, is it worth a buy? Well, let's find out. Yeah, this is a very rich whiskey. You can tell it's very complex. The first note that I'm getting from it is caramel. And then you get that barrel char in the mid palate. It does finish kind of a little bitter, but what shines through is the caramel really comes through. It is like a caramel mixed with some peanut butter, a little cocoa powder. So if you want to call it a Reese cup, that's fine. So instead of like the sweet chocolate, it is the cocoa, like that little bitter chocolate, but there's a huge component of caramel and peanut butter. Go back in for my second sip. Yeah. Caramel, peanut butter, cinnamon. It has some cocoa, and there's like some barrel char. You can feel the char throughout your whole palate. So definitely is a solid whiskey. Maybe a little prune or like some raisin just came through. Yep, it's a very complex whiskey. So you got that nuttiness, a little bit faint vanilla. It's not huge on the vanilla note, but you definitely taste the caramel, that peanut butter. Yep, a little leather note in the back, and it does finish kind of bitter. And so this is a solid whiskey. But here's a test though. Usually with barrel strengths, at least for me, I should say, I like to add some water to it to see if it gets better. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's add some water to it. So a little bit, that's good enough. See if it, because I know that B, when you add water to it, it was terrible. So I want to see how this does. So let me go ahead and let it stir up for a while. The nose is a little more fainter. You still smell that caramel though. That caramel, this is like a caramel, peanut butter, chocolate. We're gonna call this the Reese cup, Elijah Craig. Now let's see how it tastes. Yeah. Oh yeah. So a little bit of water, it gets sweeter. It knocks out that bitterness. And really all you taste is a caramel. It's like you're drinking caramel that's just been kind of muddled. It's just really, really heavy on the caramel for me. The water, caramel, a little bit of chocolate. It takes the bitterness out. And it is a little nutty in the front palate. So, yep. Do I recommend it? Absolutely. This is really a good whiskey. I would love to try it up against the B524. But so far, just based off my memory, I think this one may be better than the B, but I'm gonna have to do a side by side to see how that turns out. Maybe do a blind or something like that. So, yep. But like we always say, thank you for joining Whiskey. And please always drink moderately and responsibly. Y'all take care. That's solid.